Hi everybody, welcome to this week's episode of The Gossip Bill. This week's a little bit different. As you can hear, I'm not using an AI voice, I'm using my own voice. So yeah, this week we're gonna do an Am I the Asshole, but I haven't read this. So we're going to find out, are they the asshole together? So let's get into it. I, 25 female, recently got married to my 25 male husband in Bali, Indonesia in January. It was a destination wedding, but my parents and his parents paid for our own plane tickets and hotel. But we paid for our friends' plane tickets and hotel stays. Each plane ticket was about 2,000 US dollars, and the hotel was maybe about 150 to $300 for a week. My friend, in quotes, Gemma, brought her newlywed husband, in quotes, John, along, but paid for his plane ticket. The problem is that Gemma and John did not show up to my wedding. Gemma took the free plane ticket to Bali and the hotel room, and when I asked why she didn't show up, she said that since they couldn't afford their own honeymoon, that it was a perfect opportunity, and that Jim decided that he didn't feel like going. Now she called him John, and now it's Jim. Okay. Um, that he didn't feel like going. I was really hurt by this since Jenna and I have been friends for over 10 years. Would I be the asshole if I took it to small claims court for the money I spent on the plane ticket and hotel? Update. Oh, we get an update. I messaged Gemma per multiple comments advising me to invoice her for the plane ticket and hotel room, but I did something a little better. I wanted to get proof, so if I had to go to court, it would be easier to win. I messaged her this: Hey, sorry for being so distant, but I wanted to talk to you about Bali. I'm hurt you didn't show up to the ceremony. I pulled a lot of strings to ensure you could come, and then you didn't show up. Do you think I paid for the trip just so you could go on a honeymoon with John? She replied, I've missed you a lot, and I know the trip was for your wedding, but John didn't want to go because he felt like your wedding ruined the illusion of the trip being our honeymoon, and that you'd understand. I replied, No, I don't understand. You took advantage of me, and that's not what real friends do. So I'm sending you an invoice for $2,387.53 for the cost of the plane ticket and hotel room. I will give you 30 days. I will give you 30 days, and after that I will be taking legal action. I received no response, but she's been posting subliminal quotes on Instagram that are along the lines of entitled friends and having snakes in your life. Thank you for all your verdicts and help. Edit/update part 2. Wow. I didn't think this could get worse, but here we are. I didn't respond to any of the subliminal messages she posted about me on social media, but I've been very quiet while I've been getting my ducks in a row for the litigation. But this past Friday, she sent me a 3-page audit of financial and emotional contributions from 2015 to present. I wish I was fucking joking. The audits, she itemized every dinner or lunch we've ever ate together. She estimated $18 per meal, gas money for driving to and from hangouts, a birthday gift from 2017 that she now claims she went into debt for, time spent emotionally supporting me after my dad passed, and said she took on the role of grief counselor for me, even though I talked to her on the phone about it once for 30 minutes. One time she helped me move apartments. She wants to be paid for her labour and emotional distress caused by me threatening litigation. Her grand total, $2,412.09, which conveniently within the $25 of what I invoiced her. She then told me that if we're really keeping score, that I actually owe her $24.56. I think I started to document for 10 minutes in silence. I think I stared at the documents for 10 minutes in silence in shock from the audacity because this bitch is delusional. To clarify, I never once asked her to cook for me. While I was in college, she did pay for lunches, but when I definitely return the favour big time once I graduated. I bought her many gifts over the years, and I've let her stay at my house several times when she and John argued. And now I have also lended a shoulder for her to cry on when she's had difficult times in her life. But apparently being a friend is now billable. I decided to give the message a thumbs down because if I respond, I will be extremely disrespectful with the anger I'm facing. I cannot wait for these 30 days to be over because I will be suing the fuck out of her. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's it for this week's episode. Let me know what you think. And if you want another one, let me know.